points in the game.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finding some room at the 25. Who's in the clear? Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking deep to the right side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And the Razorbacks churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Razorbacks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Arkansas. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now the all-important extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. Pass midfield. At the 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points to reclaim the lead. Wow.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Defense looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The offense stays in the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Razorbacks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he scores! Touchdown, Razorbacks! Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And this will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So Arkansas has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Who makes the grab? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion makes it second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Wants to throw it. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possession. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass rush closing in. And he gets into the end zone, cutting the lead now to a single point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a fourth down stop. Well, take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to run it in, the defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
What a big call here. Instead of a go-ahead field goal attempt, they're going to try to score on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Clemson, 23.
The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds an open target on the left side. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. There was no catching him that time. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Well, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And the completion made. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Razorbacks come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So it's Arkansas in front. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kurt. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the receiver. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And A huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Will not be brought down. Past the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a shotgun run call. End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, you talk